Okay, question. How do you navigate the Mexican healthcare system? Here's what's going on in our family. My husband does have a job, and in equivalency to the US, he has a 1099 job where he works as a math teacher at a local university, but he's not receiving any employer benefits. So we don't have any employer medical insurance. We don't have any sort of bona fide medical care. We typically rely on like the local pharmacy that's about 6 blocks away from the house. They have like an in-house doctor that is open 7 days a week. And by the way, that to me is like that is another planet sort of thing, because where I come from, I swear there were no working doctors on Sundays unless it was like the emergency room, and that would cost an arm and a leg. But going back to here, Mexico, we don't have insurance. From what I understand, my husband can go to, I forgot what it's called, but it has that label, IMSS, El IMSS. I know my husband can go there and he can request some sort of like medical insurance plan of some sort. He has to pay out of his own pocket because, again, his employer doesn't automatically provide it. But we've tried doing it several times, but we cannot actually make it happen because my marriage is something that happened in the US, and had I known, I would have done it over there instead of waiting for things to happen while here in Mexico. But what I'm trying to say is, here in the IMSS, they did not count my marriage as like a bona fide marriage here in Mexico because it's a foreign document, and so I have to go to the state in Utah. I have to go to the state and say, can you please validate this document? It's called an apostille, so I have to get that done, and I'm still waiting for that to come through in the mail, and it's been a headache waiting for that document. It's probably never gonna get here, so I'm gonna have to think of something else. But that's why I don't have health care. My husband can get health care for himself and for the girls, and that is still on the to-do list, which is incredibly important to take care of, and I understand that. But how else am I supposed to access healthcare here in Mexico because I don't have health insurance? We are not immortal. How am I supposed to go to the hospital and tell them I don't have insurance? I don't have a way to pay for this. How does it work around here? Can you give me some pointers? Because I'm very discouraged about this. How do I do it? Please let me know.